Okay, as promised, on this episode of the Red Cup Review, we're looking at Deathstroke, Slade Wilson from the DC Universe Classic 6... Excuse me, buddy. Buddy, you're in the shot? Excuse me? Okay. Like we were saying, Slade Wilson, sculpted by the Four Horsemen from the Mattel line, DC Universe Classic 6... There he is, back in the shot again. Could somebody get him out of here? Buddy, you're in the shot. Please, excuse me? Thank you. All right. Unbelievable. Okay, so Deathstroke made his first appearance in a Teen Titans comic. You gotta be kidding me. Buddy, what are you doing? Could somebody get him out of here, please? Hey, you guys aren't really gonna buy this crap, are you? Cowabunga. Friends and true believers, what's going on? It's Rob Banks, another Red Cup Review. Today we're looking at the Mezco 112 Collective Deadpool Headpool exclusive, as you can see from the sticker up there. Take a look at the box. Not a big fan this time. No real cool artwork on the back, even though it gives you a breakdown of the figure, which is pretty nice. Slipcase. There is no magnetic piece this time, so no window box for you. Anyways, not a big fan of Deadpool. I remember him in his first appearance in New Mutants number 98, when he was just your regular assassin, kind of for hire, working with the MLF. That's Mutant Liberation Front, I do believe, or at least alongside them with Gideon or something like that. Anyways, back in the Rob Liefeld days in the early 1990s. Then all of a sudden, Joe Kelly took over the comic about a decade later and pretty much put him through the roof. Now he's the most famous Marvel character of all time. He's up there with Spider-Man and the rest. I don't understand it. I've never read the issue, but apparently I got to get on that because I went to a con not too long ago and I actually met Joe Kelly. And I bought some of his books. I didn't buy the Deadpool book yet, though, and I told him the next time I ran into him at one of the cons I would. So I got to get on that because apparently everybody's on this guy's junk. Anyways, press pause before we get into the video and the review and subscribe. You got to remember to subscribe to the page. Here's looking at you, Deadpool. Let's check him out. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, coming to you live from the Red Cup Review, we give you your favorite Merc with a Mouth, he who breaks the fourth wall, Wade Wilson. That's him, Deadpool, everybody. What's going on? Red Cup Review in the house, and we're checking out Mezco 112 Collective Deadpool figure. This is the one with the Headpool exclusive accessory, so we're going to make it quick. You've probably seen 100 videos on him already. If not, you probably already own him. There's the quick 360 view of him. And now we're going to take a look at some of his accessories. Alright, he's got two fists, straight up fisted hands. He's got one right hand for holding the sword. The left hand for holding the sword is on the body itself. You got another hand for gripping. Flip him over. You got a left hand here that looks like it's for holding his handgun. And you got his totally tubular, right on, cowabunga chimichanga hand. All the hands have a lot of nice details in them. The gun he comes with is really detailed and very well done. It even has a lot of brushwork done. It's got scratches and stuff, which is done very nice. The slide, the rocket launcher slide works on this bad boy. The clip comes out. Even got a little bullet in there. The bullet does not come loose. The clip goes back in. My clip is pretty sturdy. Won't fall out very easily. Nice sight. And you could even load in his little grenades into the side here, which is pretty cool. A lot of nice work on this. This is probably one of the better guns I've seen them do. Look at that work. Very nice. Okay, handguns. It comes with two of them. The slide does not work on the top of the gun, however, on the bottom, the clip does come out. Little bullet in there, and the clip comes out pretty easy on mine. One gun, the clip does not come out that easy, and on this one it does. So, whoop, it'll slip right out, so be careful with that. The sword, there's a lot of nice detail work on the sword as well. It's got a nice couple of chips in there. Lets you know that he's been slicing some dudes up. The handle's cool. It's got a nice color work in there. Very cool work on the two swords. And now for the one head sculpt, he comes with two heads. This is the expressive head, I guess. A little bit more of, looks like when Joe Kelly used to draw Deadpool, or actually maybe Mandora. I don't remember who was drawing him at the time. I know Joe Kelly was writing him, but I know he was a little bit more expressive with his character at that point. Nice seam work on there. You got the little hood piece. The head pops on and off pretty easily, but it is not loose. And here's the exclusive head. Headpool. I have no idea what Headpool is, or I haven't even really read Deadpool that much, but the detail in this exclusive accessory is quite insane, actually. It's some of the best detailed work I've seen Mezco ever do. Only thing is that it does not go on his head. I don't know if it's supposed to or not, but he could probably hold it. There is no stand for it to float by itself that I've seen, but it is pretty awesome looking. It's got a lot of nice work, and the metal works pretty well. Look at that. That's crazy. Crazy scary looking. Yeah, Mezco outdid themselves with this sculpt, especially in the work of the way the mask falls on that. And now, time for Deadpool himself. Hey, Deadpool time. All right, he comes with all the regular articulation you'd expect. The double in the elbow, the double on the knees. They bend back nice. Rocker ankles, not here again. Still no rocker ankles. Well, that one goes out a little bit more than usual. Doesn't really come in all that much. The pleather on the sides here works pretty well. You got a lot of nice, the fabric they use for the suit is very similar to the fabric used on the Dark Knight figure, so you're not going to have to worry about that ripping. It might snag a little bit, though, on you. Mine came pretty clean. These grenades that he has up here all come individually packed, and you slip them in going in this direction, and they're a little bit of a pain to get in there. So what you would do is you'd pop his head off, and then slip them in. That would be a lot easier, so you ain't got to worry about breaking the harness. The harness is a very hard plastic. I wish it was a little bit softer, so it would have molded better. The handguns have their own little strap that kind of hangs over the side, and if you work it, you can get it to actually plug in and hold. And there it goes. I just broke it. I just broke it! Live on camera. All right, well, that's broke. So we'll figure that out at another time. So be careful. A lot more careful than I was with that. This over here flaps over the side, and I'm not going to put it in because, as you can see, you have to be very, very careful with it. A lot of nice detail work, though, in the straps and stuff. In the back, the sword's pretty cool. The sword goes into the back of the sheath, like so. Slides right back there. Very nice. I wish he would have came with a holster for this to kind of strap to his back. He doesn't. But the guns fit in there pretty snugly, the handguns, and pretty well. There's a lot of nice detail on this figure. A lot of nice detail on the boots. But you guys have probably already seen that. And there he is. Deadpool. Hey, bub. Don't mess with this guy. Because apparently he's a popular character and he'll kick your butt. Be careful when rotating the joint up in here, because as you can see, it will bunch up a little bit. You got to work this because the pleather rotates on the shoulder like as if it was a hot toy. For those of you that are used to working with those type of figures, you want to play with it. Don't just grab it and start bending it and twisting it. Work the material around the arm and you should have no trouble. And when you want to put it back, see it's starting to snag, just rotate it out. How nice is that? All right, Deadpool. Thanks for snapping on me. I'll catch you later. So much for the Deadpool figure. Oh, as far as cups, we're going to give this guy, as far as looks and aesthetics go, I'm going to give him a straight up 5. I think he looks fantastic. 5 cups for the look. I'm going to give him 1 cup for the brittleness of the figure, because as you can see, the thing just snapped right while I was working with it. But I'm sure that'll be like a little bit of an easy fix with some quick little crazy glue or something. But there he is, Deadpool. And as far as playability and posability goes, he's standard Mezco, so I'm giving him a 5 because they're pretty much great with that. And his costume, I am going to give 4 cups because, I don't know, I'm just not really a big Deadpool fan. You know, he kind of looks like, it's like Snake Eyes and Spider-Man had a kid. And I guess that's cool. He looks good, but I'm not really a big fan of the character all too much to begin with. But, alright, Deadpool, I'll see you later. Red Cup Review. Adios.